Charleston Southern head coach Gabe Giardina, the team coming off a 2-point loss at Robert Morris. They're going to end the season at Gardner Webb this weekend. So, Coach, just some thoughts on your team going to the last game, and then we'll go to some questions.
Obviously, disappointed to not get it done last Saturday. We did things better offensively than we've done them all season as far as yards were concerned, and really played stout defense minus a couple of drives. But the bottom line is when you get in the red zone, you got to score touchdowns. You can't settle for field goals in any league, especially this league. Credit to Robert Morris for scoring points when they got in the red area, and for winning the game. And now, obviously, on to Gardner Webb, and just as far as our team concerned, I mean, I think we're with this young football team that sometimes just doesn't know any better. And so what I mean by that is that, I think our guys, they were good in the meeting yesterday. They're responding the right way. And now we just got to go put some good practices together and against a very good team. And Coach Lamb has done a great job up there at Gardner Webb.
Thanks, Coach. So we have Jacob on who covers Gardner Webb. He's got a few questions for you. So go ahead, Jacob.
Coach, I just got a couple questions. It's going to be a homecoming of sorts for your quarterback, Isaiah Best, who played high school ball about 10 minutes away from Gardner Webb and Shelby. So just talk a little bit about his maturation process throughout the year and what he's been like to coach and what kind of player he is on the collegiate level.
Well, first of all, Isaiah is a joy to be around every day. He comes in with a smile. He's had to really battle all year long to move up the depth chart, and he's earned all those things. He hasn't been given anything. Obviously, we know that he's right there. Him and TJ Ruff, one of our running backs, both from Shelby. So I'm sure they'll have a few extra people in the seats, but his maturation process as a player has been really kind of exponential, I would say, as the season has gone on. I think in fall camp, there were some things that he really wishes he had back and then maybe had done better. But as the season has worn on, he's really done a good job. I was really proud of the way that he played against Robert Morris. We knew they were going to try to make him keep the ball some, and he ran hard when we asked him to run. And he really made some nice throws. Isaiah, the best thing about Isaiah is just being around Isaiah. You know what I'm saying? I wish I had even more time to spend with him just on a personal level because he's fun to be around. He's a good person. And he's just, he brightens your day when he walks in your office.
Last question for me. What jumps out at you on film from this Gardner Webb team, and what are you going to have to do to be successful against them on Saturday?
Oh, I think they have really good team speed. They got, a bunch of good backs. I mean, doggone, I want to say his name right, Gaither, and then Jaden Brown. I mean, both those guys are really fast. I think they've done a good job with Jalen King, who I've been in D2 in South Georgia. I saw Jalen, play a lot. He's from South Georgia, so he's done a good job just making good decisions. I think obviously defensively, again, more South Georgia guys, but Ty French is someone you got to know where he is all the time. And then Ty Anderson, obviously a really good player amongst many other good players. They have a really stout, group up front. They rotate just like everyone else, and so I think they mix it up on defense a lot. They mix you up on offense a lot. They get your eyes in the wrong place, and all of a sudden, they're doing things with their tempo and all those things that really defensively tax you. So it's part of their program. That they're aggressive, they're fast, and obviously they're really well coached.
All right, Coach. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Coach, you're playing a team. You can sort of play spoiler. They're trying to win the conference championship and get an AQ. Is there anything to be said by that? And you just want to go out and win the game, but if your team can, kind of ruin the party a little bit.
I mean, we're just trying to be 1-0. We know that obviously there's a we try to just stay internally focused, I guess is the best way to say it. Trying to get our guys better, trying to put good practices together so that we can go play well on Saturday. And we've done that better and better throughout the year. Sometimes we've reaped fruit from that. Sometimes we haven't. And so we are, we just really focused on our guys and making sure that we're coaching them the right way, loving them the right way. We got some guys that we know this is going to be their last game playing football, and we got to manage our emotions the right way. And so, it's we got to worry about us and what we're playing for.
How do you balance, seniors, maybe their last game, trying to get some young people look if there's a chance in the situation in the game? How does all that play out? Not just the last week, but near the end of every season.
I think for us, it's just been, we've as we've gotten banged up, we just haven't worried about it. I saw a stat. I probably have said this on this before, but someone said we're playing 32 freshmen and sophomores in our two deep right now. So we're playing all our young players. Kyle, I guess this is the best way to say it. Noah Jennings obviously made a bunch of plays last week. He's just a true freshman. He's 18 years old. You look at our secondary, it's freshmen all over the place. Linebackers, a lot of those guys are new as well. It's really our offense and defensive line that have been more of the experienced guys. And, I'm not going to compromise up there. We got to play we got to play our best players, to answer your question, to try to go win the game. I'm not worried about getting young guys experience right now. We got to do what we got to do to try to win.
Let me ask you one more then about Noah. Like there were 4 incredible freshman performances across the association this week, but what can you say about that and his maturation process from day one to right now?
I mean, Noah is another one of those guys. It's just been high character. He's got great self-confidence, and that doesn't manifest as arrogance. It's just he believes in his own ability. We believe in his ability. And he just has gone out there and made contested plays. And so it's exciting for our league. I keep seeing the Flowers kid put up all these numbers up there at Eastern Illinois. And so it just, I think the future of the association is in good hands. And now we just got to keep, finding ways to help all of our good young players keep making plays. And every once in a while, they play like a freshman. You know what I'm saying? Doggone, we dropped a punt late in the game. It was one of our guys who's played a ton. Leon Thomas has played a ton for us. I mean, we got the utmost confidence in him, and it just they make mistakes too. But we're doing I think a good job. Hopefully, as a staff, just developing these guys and capturing their hearts, and they're playing so hard for us. That's the part to me that makes me excited about what we have going on.
Well, Coach, appreciate your time this morning and all season long, and just best of luck to your team this weekend.
Kyle, I can't thank you enough for just making these opportunities available. I think it's a great idea. I've never been a part of these before, but what a great spotlight for our league every week on YouTube. I mean, I'm one of those guys that goes on and clicks on the other coaches too. So just know that this is well worth your time and the league's time, and glad to be a part of something that's so well done.